Hello and welcome to my 2020 Christmas home tour. I'm so excited to show you how I decorated the inside of my home this year for Christmas. As you first walk in, this is my stairway, and this is my second year of putting wrapping paper on my stairs to just make it a little bit more glam and fun. And I went with a silver and white theme in my front room, kind of also like a snowy theme. So the stairs will then lead over to this garland, which is flocked and snowy, and when it is after 4 p.m. it lights up too. And this part of my wall I love. These are some beautiful Christmas hymns that have that vintage classic look. I thought it went well with that particular color of the wall on my stairs. And over here I have Mr. and Mrs. Claus. These were given to me by my mother-in-law who recently moved, so we took them in, and my daughter's craft table is right here, which also leads to the snowflake path that brings us to this beautiful front room Christmas tree that kind of ties it all together with the snowflakes and the white lights and the silver and white ribbon. Now this tree used to be green last year, and I did a full transformation over the summer. I brought it outside and I spray painted the entire thing, and I love how it turned out. So it's got like a dusting of white, and it's a beautiful, the color here, here's a close-up. I just think it came out really well, and I'm so glad I was able to repurpose this Christmas tree. Over on this table, my daughter loves to get in on this table and move things around, but I have these white vintage Santas that I inherited from my great-grandmother. We have our nativity scene that is constantly being moved around by Ariel. And then I have these white wooden houses that I love. I got them at Target this year, and they actually came as a just solid wood color, and I easily painted them to transform them, knowing that I wanted them on that ledge in this room. So I easily painted them to make them fit my theme. And here's that final product. I got this cardinal last year at Hobby Lobby, and I just love it. And if you look up on this beam, I added some snowflakes. These are just from the Dollar Tree. Really easy, inexpensive way to decorate. And of course, some mistletoe. Over here is my kitchen, where the sun kind of doesn't help the lighting right now, but I kind of went with like a Christmas tree theme, fresh cut Christmas tree and the red truck. So that's my window, how it's decorated. And I'm sorry about the lighting, but that's the theme. And I have the wreaths are just from Dollar Tree, really easy, and we had this truck from last year, so I just placed it on my counter. And just a few little accents to finish up the kitchen. I used this sled for our fruit, which has been really fun this year too. I was looking through my footage, and I'm so bummed that all of my film for this scene is has dirty floors, but it is what it is. But this is my living room. I love the garland over the curtain rods and the words, "It's the most wonderful time of the year." I cut those out like 3 years ago and saved it, which is cool. And then I added these stockings over this doorway, because my theme in this room is really colorful. We have the beautiful tree. It's mostly reds and pinks and golds, colored lights. It's a mixture of solid colored lights and then the sparkling, flashing lights, and all the balls. And this tree has a lot of our ornaments that have like sentimental value. So I just love this tree. And at the end of the video, I show you what it looks like in the dark, and it's just gorgeous. Over in this corner, I kind of made my own little hot cocoa bar and wine bar. And I have all these fun things to add to your hot chocolate, different syrups and mixers, stirrers. And this vintage Santa mug was what I used as a kid to give milk to Santa, and Ariel uses it now, which is really fun. And then I just decorated my tiered tray with different hot cocoa items to really add to that fun Santa hot cocoa theme. Over here on my couch, I have some vintage pillowcases. I got a set of 4, and then my shelves, I added some garland, and those are some fairy twinkle lights that show up in the dark. And then this garland of Santa and 4 reindeer came from Walmart, and I just used a hanger. I unbent the hanger and made it a cool, just a cool visual arch of Santa and the reindeer. And I love it. I have a ton of pillows, so just made it nice and cozy. And then over here I have some other pillows to show. This nice reindeer one came in that set of 4 I was telling you about. And then of course a vintage Santa. And then above the couch it's more garland, like on the other side of my living room. And here's our entertainment center that has a bunch of fun vintage Santa Christmas theme items in each of the different boxes. I love these pictures of Aerie from when she was little. It's so cute. This Letters to Santa mailbox is actually a cookie jar, but I like it in my entertainment center instead. And behind this frame is, behind this frame is a Christmas tree that Ariel painted. We actually had a little family painting date, which was so much fun. So Ariel painted a tree, and Bruno, my husband, and I, we did nutcrackers, and it was a lot of fun. I think we're gonna make that a new tradition and just keep adding to our collection year after year. And right here you can see how our nutcrackers turned out. And the last room I'm going to share is my fireplace, which went through a huge transformation. So this is the before. It was that stone look, which was pretty. It just wasn't really my style. So we lightened it up during quarantine this year and just made it a nice light and gray fireplace. And this is how I decorated it for Christmas. It's hard to see on the video, but it is very sparkly and I love it. I have these sparkly trees and the candles, and then I love these white reindeer. It just makes it a really fun, festive look. And then I'm just going to end by showing you my beautiful trees at nighttime. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you and your loved ones a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.